gotta breathe, 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 breathe. Let it go and let it be, be, be. Yeah, I hope that you're listening. There's only one thing you know you gotta do. That's breathe.
All you gotta do is just breathe. I am your host, Tracie Berry-McGhee, also known as DivineTea.
And I am so glad that she's the host and I'm her co-host. My name is Yolonda Lankford, but you know what you call me, Lady Yo.
Yo, Lady Yo, y'all. Lady Yo is in the house. We welcome everybody here. It is Wellness Wednesday. I'm feeling good about it. There's no rain on today. The sun is still shining. As Lady O says, it's hotter than that thing. Lady O, how are you today?
I am fantastic. And Tracie, it is hot. However, I did hear that we have some cooler weather on the horizon. So thankful for every day. People always say when it's raining, oh, it's rain. Me, I'm thankful for every day. And I know you are too. We're thankful for our owners who show up consistently, who share consistently. And we just want to say hello and welcome on this Wellness Wednesday.
That's right. That's right. And, we normally do wellness shout outs, but I'm going to try something and see if you all can let me know if you all see it. We're going to put the comments in with us so you all can kind of see them as we talk and see how that goes. Let's see how that looks. I don't know if you all can see it. So you all comment and let us know what's in your cup so we can see if it comes up. Lady O, what's in your cup? What are you sipping on?
I grabbed one of my favorites. It's called Three Fingers. It's a wine. It's a cab. It's light. I love it with meals because it doesn't take over the flavors of your food, but it complements any meal, even fish. Normally, cabs are with the red meat, but it complements everything. And today I needed it and I'm thankful for it. But I've got my trusty water. Tracie, oh my gosh. Let me tell you something.
What?
I started back at a routine, a workout routine. And I'll tell you what, I did it 5 years ago. And Lord have mercy, 5 years is some time. So I've been drinking a ton of water. But I'm glad to be back, I want to say in the saddle, but back on the tread and the rower.
Listen, you've got to stay hydrated. I've been working out a lot and it's really throwing me. It's throwing me for a loop because I know how much water I need to drink. And that's what I'm doing. Y'all, we have our co-host over on YouTube side, Robert. He said he's drinking some Simply Lemonade. And Cynthia's drinking cool water. And
Tracie,
Joan says she has Pepsi in her cup. Look, y'all, I have this Starbucks peach energy drink because I have my granddaughter today, y'all. And I'm going to have to post something about some of the things that we experienced. And then I had to not get my a little tea and a little exclusive, because y'all know Lady O loves exclusives, right? So a little tea, Lady O, a little exclusive. I was not supposed to drink caffeine for the last 3 days, just so I can make sure no caffeine was in my system, right? Because I went to Nettie Kelly and look. Yay, y'all. So all I want to say is do it. Shout out to Nellie Kelly. But now I get to drink my Starbucks. So I'm drinking some Starbucks peach. It's like an energy drink and it's giving me all my caffeine that I need.
So for those of you that don't know, Nettie Kelly is a phenomenal makeup artist. And she does, is it semi-permanent or permanent eyebrow designs?
Yes, darling. Yes.
You did it.
I did. I can tell you all the tea, all the experiences about it. It was so, yes, it's a little painful and it's healing. So I'm telling you all through the process because I just got it done a couple of hours ago. So the healing process is happening. And I put the little aquaphor, but it is, if you've ever gotten a tattoo, it's a tattoo. Literally, it is.
Well, they look fabulous, and I've seen her work. Our very own owner, Tracy Lynn, has done it. Several people that I know have done it. And now that you've done it, girl, I think I might get next in line. I love it because you know what you can say? I woke up like this.
I woke up like this. I woke up like this. You know, I always say when it comes to coffee that the only thing that I like filters in is my coffee. But I do sometimes use filters, y'all. So I'm just saying. But anyway, shout out to Nettie Kelly for getting me right. You know, we getting ready because we got all these things that are coming up. We got so many different exclusives and everything. But yeah, so we got to shout out those that are in YouTube and Facebook land. Lady O, who do you see?
I see Kate Pride Davis. Oh my goodness, y'all. That's my dad's baby sister. And she came to visit to surprise my dad. And he was just elated. We had a wonderful time. We went and saw my bonus son with the Dirty Mugs. Nico performed at a winery. We hung out in the city of St. Louis, got some fish from Big J's. And it was just a fabulous time for my family. I see Kyra Van Yeel. She says she's drinking water. Hey, Kyra, how are you?
Kyra says she wants to get it done too. Kyra, get it done. Tell Nelly tell Nelly Tracy sent you.
I love that. You know when you can tell somebody, tell them I sent you, girl.
Yes.
That is awesome. That's awesome.
Of course, Robert's here with us, and Joan is here with us, and Lachelle. Hey, Lachelle, how are you? Everybody's tuning in because we have some amazing. We have the owner vendors that are coming up. Because Lady O, I don't think people realize today we also have a special, right? Because it's Wellness Wednesday. And if any of you all are tuning in, I know everybody's tuning in from like California and other states as well. And you all may watch this later, but we have an event that's coming up. And it's coming up on September the 11th and the 12th. And so on Wellness Wednesday, this is probably the only time we're going to do it. But it's 50% off if you say I want in. We'll send you a link so that way you can get your promo code. And let me tell y'all something. Ivy Grant, Monsoror has an event coming up on September 6th, and you all gonna find out about that too. You find out all the tea here. But we want to tell you a little bit about who we have that's coming to St. Louis, and we got a little slide to show you all because I keep wanting to show y'all the tea. So let's see if I get that. You ready, Lady O? Let them know who do we have coming to the Lou.
I'm so ready. You know, we have the one and only Tina Lifford.
That's right, y'all.
There we go.
Is a playwright, actress who we lovingly know as Aunt Vi on the OWN Network's highly acclaimed television series, Queen Sugar.
I tell you what, he would have gone to Darla to go found her turning tricks in a shed. Blue, dirty, dehydrated, half near dead, laying right beside his mama. They don't know and they won't care. They'll take him from us and give him to her. And I'm telling you right now, Ralph Angel Lord alone, that will only happen over my dead and buried body. I mean that.
Lifford's credits include South Central, The Temptations, Blood Work, Hostage, Catch and Release, and more. A published author and gifted playwright, Lifford is a master motivator and visionary. He teaches and motivates how to navigate life through speaking engagements, the Inner Fitness Project, and a business and personal development network she created. To find out more, visit TinaLifford.com.
That's right, y'all. She's coming to the Lou. I'm so excited. And we both said the same thing. So she will be here September the 11th and the 12th. We have a meet and greet. We have vendors, amazing vendors. We actually have 12 vendors that will be a part of this event. And we want to make sure that you all understand the value of what it looks like to come together. Women coming together. We got so many different women events. That's why we keep having them on the show, because we're all about wellness, opportunity, knowledge, and empowerment. Right, Lady O?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, if you've ever thought, I want to be in the audience of the Own You Now show, this is going to be your opportunity on September 12th. We are going to tape a live episode of the Own You Now show featuring the Tina Lifford. So go on our website, get your tickets today. They're 50% off. gather up your girlfriends and support the On You Now show. This wellness experience is the very first one. So be there to kick it off because we have so many things coming up. I would love to see you all in the audience. I would love to see you the day before when she's there with her book, and it's going to be with our vendors. And tonight you'll get a sample of our vendors. There it is, the Inner Fitness. Right. I'll tell you, it is work, and it's exactly what it says. Inner fitness. You know, we all talk about physical fitness, but you have to do the work. The inside. Key. So come on out on September 11th and 12th.
If you say I want in, you got to say I want in the chat, or you can say I want in on Lady O's page or my page, and then we will send you a promo link. All right. So, Lady O, you know, we have some amazing guests coming up. I don't know who you want to bring up first. I think we should bring up the vendors because, yes. Birthdays. Y'all keep me going. We got birthday shout outs. Lady O, who we shouting out today?
We have birthday shout outs going out to our very own owner, Terrell Smith. It's his birthday. He has a beautiful family, and you know, he's out there building homes with all the amenities. In small homes and communities, you don't necessarily expect them in, but he's given them A+ service and beautiful homes. We have Tim Blue. Hey, happy birthday, Tim. Tim is always so complimentary and he follows us. We have the one and only gentle giant, Andy Bennis, who was a St. Louis Cardinals pitcher. I love him so much. Happy birthday, Andy. We have Adrian Mack. That's my little sister in Atlanta. Her big sister was one of my best friends. I want to say happy birthday, Adrian Mack. Dallas Witcher and Ashley Witcher. Those are my kinfolk, and they're not twins, but they were born like a couple days apart in different years. We also have Gretchen Curry and Melina Smith. Gretchen Curry and Melina Smith. Melina Smith is our songstress. She's been on our show. She and her mother were born on the same day.
Wow.
Is that like, you know, her mother's birthday present was a baby, Miss Melina Smith. So happy birthday. I also want to say congratulations to Elena and Jordan Woodard. I've known congratulations because they got married.
Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice.
They got married.
If you all have any birthday shout outs, please put them in the chat because we can make sure that everybody sees that. And Robert's got us handled with the celebrities today. Spike Lee, 75. Come on now. Robert, are you sure? We might need to fact check that one. I cannot believe Loretta Devine, 75. And yes, rest in heaven, Malcolm Jamal Warner. And you know who I also found out is 75?
Who?
Angela Bassett.
Ooh, come on now. She was on the Today Show looking good. She had on a white suit, so black heels, black top. You know, honey, you know I was watching because I done memorized her whole outfit today. And did you know her twins attend Wash U in St. Louis, Missouri?
That's right. That's right. Y'all never know who might be. Look, y'all never know who might be at our meet and greets. Because
let me tell you something. I put it in the air this morning. I said, "Oh, I sure would like to see her on the On You Now show this year at one of our events." So you know, when we put something in the air, God shows us favor, honey.
He shows us favor all the time, and then you all will get an exclusive. So that's what it's all about. So I need you all to hit the share button because we got some people coming up. You know, as you all know, we have not only what we have in Tina Lifford, but we also have wellness vendors. But you know what, Lady O, I think because she's out of town, who do we have coming up first? You tell me.
Well, our first guest is going to be LaRose Priest. You know who she is, Tracy. She is one of our vendors, and she has some artwork that she is going to share. So can you bring her on up?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, Luxury Wicks Candle Company.
Yes.
Listen, y'all, we want to say before she gets started, light, melt, indulge. She's a Luxury Wicks Candle Company. Relaxation doesn't stop at the flame. Look at that, Brandon. Our hand-poured soy candles are more than just a mood setter. They melt into a warm, nourishing body oil. Ooh, Lady O. that pampers your skin as much as your senses. Like you could pour it on you and just start rubbing it. Okay, Mister.
And that's why I called it artwork, because it's art. It's not just one thing. It is artwork, because you can burn the candle and then you can massage it on your skin or whomever skin you would like.
Yes. All right now. Well, good evening. How are you today? Tell us.
Good evening.
What is in your cup? What are you sipping on, sis?
So I am sipping on some Mr. Stevens, and it's a light white wine with some tropical notes to it. Some just real light. It's gonna help me relax.
Yes, light and airy, darling. And
There we
speaking
go.
of
There we
airy,
go.
give us the information. What made you say yes to candles, and not just candles that you can use once the soy is wax is melted? What made you say yes to that?
So I received a candle as a gift, and the candle was, expensive to me. It was a $200 candle, and it does nothing. It looks cute, it gives decor, but that's all it gives. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start being creative. I love mixing scents and I love mixing drinks. So let's try to see what I can mix up. So it took me a while to get it. Our candles are oil based. So it kind of reminds you of like Crisco. You put Crisco in a skillet, it turns into an oil. It cools, it solidifies. And so once I got the concept and the oil vendor on point, we've been good ever since. And it's amazing.
I love
Now,
that.
now, do you how do you come up with scents? I always think that's fascinating. I always think that's an art form, because you how do you say this is a scent I like, and this will be a scent that the general public likes?
So when I have pop-ups, I may have a particular scent that I'm trying out. And so I look for the reactions of people and I look at the purchases. If they're purchasing it, they like it. If they smell it and put it back on the shelf, and I'm like, So I do that for probably 2 months, and then I'll decide whether I should keep it or not. But there is no science to it. I smell. I have a very good sense. God gave me that nose, and I smell and I mix.
So
and
are
then I
you
come up with something.
so are there like special scents? Because we're going into the fall, and I was shopping and I saw how the colors are changing. Actually, that color you have on today, Lady O, is one of the fall colors that are coming in. So do you have like fall color scents? Like if I wanted like a pumpkin spice, or since Lady O, I mean not Lady O, I buy it. Tina Lifford's coming in, like something. I don't know if you want to smell like a pie, but what is some of the favorite scents? Because I know I like clean water, linen type smells.
So Sheets is very popular. That's one of our popular scents. It's clean, but it's strong. Another popular fall scent is Cashmere. Cashmere is mixed with vanilla. There's some jasmine and cinnamon. And you don't really smell the cinnamon, but when cinnamon is applied to the body, it relaxes you. So, yeah, so it does that. So those are some ingredients that I put into the candles that changes the tone of it. The candles have a tone. It's a
like that.
vibe. Yeah.
I like it. I like that, because sometimes when you smell candles, you're like, oh, I like the scent, but it might change when you put it on your body, because with your own pheromones,
Correct.
it brings on something else. And what you said about that cinnamon relaxing you, that's something to take into consideration, because you know what? We run and run all day. And
Absolutely.
to get something that you can smell good in your home and then to use on your body to relax you, that's a double duo. Robert said you are a scent mixologist.
That's
Wait
right.
a minute. And
That's right, Robert.
Auntie Cynthia said a $200 candle would have to sing Luther's for me. I'm
Listen.
glad that
It was a
her
gift.
candles do not cost $200, y'all.
They
But
don't.
Lady O mentioned something. She talked about the pheromones. The scents smell different on each person, right?
hmm
Yeah.
Scents do smell different. It does go along with your chemistry of the body. Um, Again, when you use natural ingredients, it kind of gives it a balance. So I let people, customers, hey, try it out. We have a candle lit right now. I rub it in. So it may smell different on you, but you're going to still get the high scent. So the high note is what's on top. That's going to be what's sweetest. So that's what you'll smell first. But what goes into your pores is what's on the bottom. And that's spice. Spice is always heavier. It's going to go to the bottom. And that's what's going to sit in your pores. And if you think about it, when you're making an apple pie or a peach cobbler, there's cinnamon and nutmeg in that. And it relaxes you. You want to turn on your music. It creates a vibe, right?
Yeah.
So think about that. It does the same thing.
Wait a minute, y'all. Lady O is a whole vibe. So you look, she normally, I could see during the holidays, like burning the candles and then taking it straight from the kitchen to the bedroom. Look, Robert says
Listen.
cashmere, cinnamon, jasmine, lavender. I love me some lavender. But
Yes.
she said, listen, what? Tell us some tea, LaRose, what?
So lavender fields is another popular scent, and lavender has sandalwood mixed with lavender, vanilla. Um, it's not your average lavender smell. When people smell lavender, they think of a more of a strong um herb, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So we break it down, and what breaks it down is the vanilla. So when you apply vanilla extract and almond to lavender, it creates a different scent. And then the sandalwood just gives it a sophistication and gives it some
Yes.
grown sexiness to it, and to make it flow real good. So when you come in the door, it's like, oh, you gotta sit down. You just gotta sit down. Just
Oh,
take 5 minutes. Just sit on down.
oh, when she said it's like, oh, I
Oh,
like when I walk in the room and somebody say, oh.
yeah.
Let
You
me
know
tell you
what,
something.
Lady O, Auntie Cynthia said she wanted to know the price ranges. Y'all gonna have to come to the event, but Lady O might have to do a vibe in the box for her because we got some exclusive vibe in the boxes for the event, and you all will have to be there. But I know for a fact it's very affordable, and I'm gonna tell you right now because I know we're gonna be very busy. Put my lavender away because you said it has a touch of, was it sandalwood or a touch of?
Sandalwood.
I want that one. Just put it away for me already. I'll be ready to get that one. And yeah, we're gonna try that one out. I come back and I might let y'all know. Robert wanted to know, like, do you have male fragrances as well?
Absolutely. We have Dolce Him. We have King C. Um, a lot of fragrances and scents are unisex, so it can be worn for male or female. We also have fragrance oils, which are alcohol free. So they're oils that you just spray onto your body, your linen, your car. And it's a head turner. They're head turners. We have Dolce Him, Rome for Him, Coastal, Blue, plenty of scents. So
Listen,
come on,
listen.
Robert.
Listen. My mind just went. I said, Lord, if you buy a gentleman a candle, and if he's your special gentleman, and you burn that candle, and he thinks that's all it is, and then
Okay.
you grab it, and then you massage it with that oil. Oh my
Okay.
All right. Okay. Look, we
You
need to
won.
stop.
You
Y'all
won.
need to listen. I was about to say, listen, Linda, you all need to come to the event because we have 12 vendors. It's going to be an amazing time. Of course, our sister's going to be there, as you all can see. A lot of the vendors are posted where you all can see them now. So definitely come out. Look, we cannot wait. Me and Lady O ready. We all ready.
Let me tell you, and this is the time when you get ready for Christmas, the holidays. Get your things
Absolutely.
early. Come stock up. Get your candles. And like I said, I am so excited about the fact that you can surprise someone because they won't expect for you to be able to use it on your body. So,
That's it.
and layering scents is the way to go. Most people
That's the way to
spray
go.
perfume, but if you layer your scents, it's everlasting and you make
Absolutely.
an impression. I'm talking about from a friend of mine that I know about.
Okay. So that's two. All right, LaRose, tell us, what is your wellness word of the week?
So my wellness word of the week is resilience. Resilience. Bounce back. Whatever goes on, have your moment, release, and bring it back.
And bounce back. I love that. I love that. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you on September the 11th at the Moonrise Hotel. Everybody, they need to get their tickets. Let me tell y'all something. Tina is ready, and they're going to get their books, and they're all kind of vendors. Get your shopping on. We will see you September the 11th. Thank you for
Thank
saying
you. I'll see you guys September 11th. Get your tickets.
That's right. Yay. All right, look. I'm ready. I'm so excited. We have so many things that are coming up, and we want to make sure that we keep this going. We have another wellness vendor that's coming up, and Lady Yo, that's Dr. V, right?
Yes, indeed. We have Dr. Vanessa Howard. She has Howard University LLC, an educational consulting company founded by Dr. Vanessa Howard, a nationally recognized literacy specialist, coach, and keynote speaker. Dr. V is an amazing #1 best-selling author from the projects to PhD. Come on now, come on with it. And then she created some books with her granddaughter also. So I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. I met this beautiful soul many years ago. And when she talked about from the projects to a PhD, I said, now let me tell you something. We can learn something from this sister. Welcome, yes, Dr. Vanessa Howard. Tell us what's in your cup.
In my Diva Cup today, I have a Dream Builders mocktail, and it's mixed with literacy, equity, and love for kids. So when life gives our kids lemons, I teach them how to make lemonade. I add that sugar to it to make learning so much fun for them.
Wow. Now, you know what? You speak in my language when it comes to literacy and equity, all wrapped up, making sure that our lemons turn into lemonade. And you know, our co-host over on the YouTube side, Robert, loves him some lemonade. Talk to us about your journey from the projects to PhD. What shaped your passion for literacy and education?
My journey taught me that literacy is a liberation. So growing up in the projects, I saw firsthand how access to books and strong teaching could open up many doors where prejudice tried to keep them shut. So I earned my PhD. It wasn't just a personal achievement, it was my mission. And I want to make sure that every child, no matter what zip code, no matter how you feel or empowered with reading, get that pathway for an opportunity for success.
You know, and not just success for the students, you talk also to the teachers. Talk to us about how you coach the teachers and how that plays in helping teachers lead with clarity and confidence. Because let me tell you something, to be a teacher in today's society, you have to walk in there with confidence because you are dealing with all types of students, all types of parents. Talk to us how you create that environment for your teachers.
I create that environment, first of all, is relationships. We know, and some research says that somebody won't let you teach them unless they feel like you like them. So I can come in there with all the best plans, and the teachers can come in with all the best plans. But if the kids don't feel a connection, and if the teachers don't feel a connection, you're fighting a losing battle. But teachers, they want to do what's best for their kids. So oftentimes they're handed programs without a clear roadmap. So structured literacy coaching that I provide helps them get the tools, learn how to use the routines, and get that confidence they need so that they can truly do the work that the children need. So if the teachers are confident, then it benefits the kids become confident as well. So when teachers feel supported in the classroom, that's my job. I'm their coach. Woo-hoo, you can do it. I'm in your corner. I create a safe, clear environment for them where there's no confusion, that they know I'm here to support them and help them grow. I provide feedback. I model in the classroom. I get right in there with them. One of my mentors said that a dolphin won't let you teach them unless you get in the water and swim with them. So I get in the water and I swim with the teachers. I coach them with all good intentions, and we get some great results for our children.
Well, you know, I was go ahead, lady. What you say?
A dolphin won't let you teach them unless you get in the water with them. Same with our children. You're not teaching from up high.
Right.
You say, I'm right there with my kids. I'm right there with the teachers. so that they can know I am them and they are me. And that is so important. I just reflected back on when I was young and how my teachers were so important to me. And it's because they saw me. And in order to see somebody, you got to be eye to eye.
You got to be. You know, I was looking at in our comments in our chats, and I love the fact that we're talking to our teachers as well as to our students. And Faye Collins, she said, so many teachers are complaining about disrespectful classes and wanting to leave the profession. Can you give us some encouragement to the teachers?
I would tell you, build a relationship with kids. When you build a relationship and you come from heart, what comes from the heart reaches the heart. So they're not just a name, they're not just a number, they have a personality, and you really have to get to know them. So what I did when I was in the classroom, I would get to, I sent home a postcard with the brief information about myself. When the kids came in, I greeted them by name. Names are important. Say my name, say my name. You got to greet them. You got to know them. And then I had many conversations at the beginning of each morning. So while the kids were doing paperwork, I had conversations, too many conversations. I set the timer. How is your day going? I like your shirt. Tell me what you ate yesterday. So I had conversations with them at the beginning of the day. Individual, at the end of the day, I had them rate our day. Now, based off of what we did today, how do you feel our class went? Do we have an A, B, C, or D? And what do we need to do to make it an A day tomorrow?
Wow. What do we need to do to make it an A day tomorrow? And I think it is important for students to know their opinion matters.
Yes.
You're interested in what they have going on so that they can contribute to the classroom community. You've said it all tonight, honey, because that is why I am who I am today, because I felt seen as a student. I felt part of a community. Even though no one in my entire school looked like me, my teachers made sure that I felt part of the community. I don't want to go any further without also talking to you about the books you wrote with your granddaughter.
Okay.
Because you have these, tell us what you will have at as a vendor for the OYN experience. What do we have to look forward to on September the 11th and the 12th?
On the 11th and the 12th, I will be bringing my #1 best-selling book called From the Projects to the PhD, to help inspire you that no matter where you started, you might have started from the bottom, but now we're here. And then I'm also bringing my granddaughter's book. My granddaughter was struggling in reading in school and writing. And so the teacher kept talking about what she couldn't do. And so she began to not want to go to school, and she began to not want to do her work. And so the family, we all got together and we started rallying, and we called it Team Naylor. And so we started doing things to help encourage her and making it fun. So then she began to start liking to do writing. The process began to get a little bit easier for her. And so she started laughing at her own books, and she would write things and she would say things and share it with us. And I was like, you want to write a book? And so we put it together. So she ended up being the #1 new release author on Facebook as well. And she has 2 books. One, Life of a Curious Kid. And then the second one is Life of a Curious Dancer. So she talked about dancing. She really loves to dance. She's really gotten good at it now.
Love that. Love that. Love that. Well, we know for a fact that we have a lot of educators that will be at the event, as well as moms and dads, because men are invited as well to come on out and get the books. And make sure that you also share one. I always say share one with another teacher. Every teacher needs it in their library. So this is going to be a cool opportunity. I'm telling you, it is so loud outside. I don't know if y'all can hear those motorcycles. But at any rate, I'm excited about Dr. V. Dr. V, now you said Howard University. Are you from U-City?
No, I called it that to coin it. University with a C, because I specialize in helping those marginalized students become the best person that they can be. And I help teachers support those students with creative and different activities that help the students learn.
Well, you know what? This is what this is all about. You know, we have Ivy Grant with the I Am My Sister's Foundation coming up, and she talks about making sure that our families and our mothers and our sisters and all of us make sure that we have the need, our needs met when it comes to home ownership. But we also need to make sure that we have our needs met when it comes to literacy. This equity word will not go away. We need to make sure that, as a lover of words, that you tell us your wellness word for today. What is your wellness word for this week?
My wellness word for this week is liberation, emphasizing that literacy is a freedom and it's an opportunity.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Tracie, we both say yes, it is. Look, amen. I second.
Well, look, opportunity, well done. We're looking forward to seeing you on October the 11th and the 12th. You all can get all of her information. Come and join, get your tickets, be a part of the wellness experience. And we will see Dr. V on September 11th and 12th at the wellness experience.
HBCU's rule. HBCU's rule. She's a Howard Bison.
That's right, y'all. All right. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, because we want to make sure that every time there's something coming up this weekend, the weekends to come, that y'all don't wait till the last minute to get y'all tickets. And so, Lady O, I'm gonna let you do the honors of, and I'll come in when it's time. But who do we have coming up next?
We have the fabulous, phenomenal Miss Ivy Grant. She is a second-generation realtor with over 11 years of experience in real estate and the founder of the I Am My Sister Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to empowering single women with children through healing, financial literacy, and most important, home ownership. Please bring up, I call her my little cousin. She's my community cousin because she's out there doing the work and she is all about our women and being empowered. Please bring up Ivy Grant.
Yes, and she is also a soror.
Yes.
That's right, of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Yes. Hey, soror. I'm excited to be here. I love how aligned everything is because I'm also a Rattler. I went to FAMU, so it's HBCU love. So.
All love. Well,
Yes.
we know it's getting late, but we need to ask you what's in your cup. What are you sipping on?
So I am sipping on peppermint tea. So during the evenings, it helps me wind down, relax. I am a tea drinker, so it will put me out right after this show.
All right. Well, I love, Tracie knows I love me tea with a few chips of peppermint. We are going to jump right into it, Ivy. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about your foundation and what you are doing for our world, not just the community, because you know what? If a woman is doing well, then the family is doing well, then the world is doing well. So talk to us about your foundation.
Absolutely. So I Am My Sister, we specifically work with single women with children. Like I said before, the show is so aligned because I was also an educator. I taught third grade in St. Louis public schools. So being able to see the kids, see the families, I wanted to do more. And so I Am My Sister was birthed. We take a holistic approach to home ownership because a lot of times there's fear and there's doubts and limitation attached to single women with children and the belief that they can become homeowners. So we empower women to know that it is possible. Matter of fact, our mantra is she reclaims ownership of her story, her healing, and her future. So we re-empower them to know that it is possible for them to become homeowners. And it also creates stability for the family. And we are watching women become homeowners that thought they would never be able to. And it's changing the trajectory and helping to create generational wealth for their families.
I love that. Now, the thing about it is, I remember growing up and we didn't own our home. So it was really important for me when I had my daughter to buy my first home. And now we have 3 properties, all paid for. It changes the trajectory. It really does. And my daughters own their home. And so that even is important. Mm-hmm. Talk to us about you have an event that's coming up and everybody needs to be a part of it.
Absolutely. So yes, we have our fundraising event. It is an abundance fundraising event. It's coming up September 6th. It's at the Post Building downtown from 3 to 6. It's going to be a great time. We have a collective catering who will have past hors d'oeuvres. The venue is amazing, live music, singing, dancing, fun, just a day full of impact and giving. So please, if you don't have your ticket, get your ticket and meet us there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Ivy, you know, I must say that I've been in your presence when you have honored women in our community, and I'm blessed to have been one. And you also honor the young women or women who have gone through your program.
Absolutely.
Talk to us a little bit about someone who may have changed your life or impacted your life through your program.
Absolutely. So at this point, we have served over 140 women who've actually gone through our program. We've had over 11 women who have become homeowners. We have women who are increasing credit scores by 75 points. They're constantly working towards it, getting pre-approved and working towards the goal of home ownership. And about 90% of our women report that they have increased financial stability, confidence, and the belief that they can create generational wealth. And so I'm watching women that their confidence, it's almost like life is coming back into them when they become homeowners and when they actually reach that goal. It's so many stories. So at the event, we're going to have many stories of the women. We'll have impact videos so that you all can hear from them specifically. They will be in the room, you know. So I'm just thankful to be a vessel to do the work and to watch how God is moving with the women that are coming through the program.
And I will tell you something. It is something to see with your own eyes. You hear about it, but to see it, and you see the women and the confidence, and you see their families, and you just see the pride that they have when their mother talks about the journey. And so I just want to say, you are our sister, and you are changing the lives of women. And I won't just say in St. Louis, because what you teach, believe me, they're teaching someone else.
Absolutely.
They're sharing. How can people get tickets to your event, my dear?
Yes. So if you text IAMS25 to 44834, it will send you a link directly to our event site. And on that site, if you are looking into sponsorships, if you have a business, that's listed, and tickets are listed as well. So
yes. You also have sponsors. Shout out your sponsors, girl. That's important because sponsorship is difficult.
Yes, our transforming partner is U.S. Bank. They have supported us from the absolute very beginning and have believed in the mission from the beginning. Carrollton Bank is a sponsor, USA Mortgage, our real estate company, St. Louis Metro Realtors. Let me not forget anybody who else is listed on our event site.
Absolutely.
Enterprise Bank, Commerce Bank. So we have a lot of community support. And it's vital. It is vital right now. Most of our families increase generational wealth of $150,000 just from becoming homeowners. And right now it's vital. Rental rates are only increasing day to day, year to year. So it is vital right now within our community to create more homeowners. So
parents believe this. I met Ivy's parents.
Yeah.
And they are in the business. So I encourage families, just like she's in her family business and she ventured off into teaching, but she came back. Teach your children, be prideful in what you do and what you show them, because it's important. It's important. And home ownership is important. Like she said, it is the beginnings of generational wealth.
Right.
You know, my father-in-law told my husband years ago, he said, you know what? The land is all that's here. So this is it. So when you get the property, hold on to it. So we thank you so much for always coming in. You're always welcome. You know this. We're looking forward to September the 6th. Y'all get your tickets. You follow her please follow Ivy and stay connected to everything I Am My Sister's Foundation, because we are each other's keepers. We all know that, and we will continue to be. So we got to ask you, everybody, y'all start putting y'all wellness words in the chat. Everybody start putting them in the chat. What is your wellness word for the week, Ivy?
My wellness word is whole. To be whole, mind, body, soul, and spirit, and in alignment. So that's my word.
I love that.
It's
Mind,
perfect.
body, and spirit. Well, thank you so much. And September 6th is right around the corner. We keep telling y'all, don't wait. Don't be late and can't get the resources that you need. All right. So follow her, and she'll be going back in the chat and making sure you all have all the information. Thank you so much, Ivy.
Thank you all.
That's
Thank you.
sweet,
Love you,
sweet,
sis.
Love you all.
All right, everybody start dropping y'all words in the chat. Lady LC, we taking care of mental, physical, spiritual, financial. Y'all need a house? We got y'all. Y'all need to make sure you take care of your inner spirit. We got y'all. Your physical fit. We're going to give y'all some candles so you can stay lit. Like all of that, right? And we're going to make sure that you're smart because you're going to read. All right? Knowledge is power. Lady O, it's your hour. What is your wellness word for today?
Well, you just set it up for me. It's nourish.
I like that.
Nourish, because I feel that is what we are able to do and are blessed to do. I had someone stop me in our community and they said, I watch your show. I'm too nervous to comment, but I get so much out of it. She said, you nourish my soul. And I thought, wow, isn't that a blessing and an honor for someone to say you nourish their soul in all aspects? And like you said, we talk about financial, spiritual, educational. That's a blessing to be, as Ivy said, the vessel to do these things, not only in St. Louis, but because of the World Wide Web and the internet, we are able to do it all over the world. So my word tonight is nourish.
And, you know, as people are dropping their words in the chat, it's important that we share the content. What people don't realize is like people go back and watch this over and over again and they share it and then we support each other. When we tell you, so I Am My Sister's Foundation is a nonprofit. Y'all can donate. Even if you all are not in St. Louis, even with the I Define Me movement, we talk about you can donate and it's a tax write-off. The program that we're doing is a tax write-off because we're making sure that we take care of our women. And when we take care of our women, we can take care of our children.
Yes.
So that's important. You know, my word today is going to be, it's going to be positivity. Okay. Because there are times that it's difficult in a world of so much negativity to stay positive. And when I say that, there are sometimes you get negative comments from people. You know, me and Lady O hear this all the time. I see y'all in y'all little talk show. We don't feel like there's anything little about what we do because we know that we're here for a purpose. And as long as we're here for a purpose, then we will continue to be here. And so as we move into the Joy Cipher, we want you to understand the value of being resilient. That means that you continue to push forward because in today's time, liberation is key to everything that we do. We got to stay strong. And when we are whole, then we're able to nourish not just ourselves, but we are able to nourish each other and get the clarity that we need to make sure that we continue to strive and do all things that are possible within us. But we have to stay focused, okay? So when you're focused, you're able to see the brilliance that we can do together. We're coming together. This is what wellness looks like. It is all about the teamwork. From myself to Lady O to Robert, and you will see us continue to move forward and be progressive in everything that we do. And then guess what you all will receive? You will receive the overflow. Lady O and I call that sipping off the saucer. And we will continue to do that so we all can feel the value of being enriched. September coming up is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And Brandy is on here and she's going to make sure that you all know that we're going to keep pushing to take care of our community. And that's what this is all about. Positivity is key. We ain't got time for negativity because positivity breeds positivity in everything that we do. So we thank you all for constantly coming out and supporting everything that we do. There's so many events coming up. Stay connected. If you all want your tickets tonight, we got group rates as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend so that we can continue to do all the things that we do together. Y'all see my lady, y'all. Look at that lip. Look at that smile. Look at the brains. Look at the beauty. We're going to keep making it happen here. Right, lady, y'all?
Absolutely. And to make it happen, we know it is a blessing. We're not doing it by ourselves. We're doing it with the grace of God and the grace and love of our owners. And I am so forever grateful for every single person who shares, who tunes in live, and who just keeps our word in rooms, telling the world about what we're doing here on the Own You Now show. Tracie, I'm going to say it. I wish you peace, love, and positivity.
That's right, y'all. Tomorrow isn't promised. So own your
now.
Yes. Bye.